It is Sunday, August 20th, 2017. We're going to open up these cards and see what it means for you and for me so that we can see the best, easiest, most lightest, highest, and brightest way to navigate these here energies. I am Melinda NailFanatic. I am of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, Nail Fanatics Artistry Design Studio, and Pure Romance. If I can link you to any of those things, you can look up my email on my website or comment on here or something. Anyhow, yeah, just get in touch with me. Find a way. I am absolutely in love with myself this morning, and I absolutely love and adore you, and it's a good morning. I had plenty of time to lay in my bed and feel the sheets in between my feet and meditate on how far I've come and how daring I am and how many changes are happening. And I hope that you've embraced yourself this way too, because that's always one of the goals, not exactly like I do for myself, but in your own way, in that same ferocity of self-love. And there is so much transformation going on at this time. Great American solar eclipse is tomorrow. Major life change, letting go of something to grab onto something else of more current and present resonance and value. Let's see, what is the word of clarity for us today, okay? Be bold at this time. And what I mean when I say that is be boldly yourself and understand that that's where you have your greatest sense of protection, is in being boldly yourself, being true to thyself. But to do that, you have to know yourself starting. And so some of the things that are happening right now are starting to help us see the aspects of ourself and see what we value enough to safeguard, and see what the universe has done on our behalf, how the universe has responded to our wishes, dreams, hopes, actions, and purpose by putting things into place for us that are going to begin new. There's a lot of new things going to start. I mean, major career shifts, relationship shifts, lifestyle shifts, just anything. Okay, see, look, and I'm talking about the solar eclipse and what comes out, but the yellow circle letting us know things are coming full circle, and that sun is about to be fully eclipsed. This is interesting. All of the astrologers on YouTube right now have some really interesting videos out. I suggest checking them out if you haven't. It is highly interesting. Violin. Okay. So with this violin card, first thing I saw was when I was in high school and my friends would say, "Oh, this is me playing my little tiny violin for you." No fucking pity parties, okay? That was the first message I got. Now is the time to own your power. No pity parties over anything that you are letting go of and transitioning out of. Also, I'm getting the energy of, with this violin and that sun there, of your own personal power to play your own tune. Right now is the time to start. If you have not yet, you are actually being activated to start owning your power and living life according to your tune. Figuring out what is your tune. I'm also hearing some V names that are going to be prominent for somebody. First one I got was Victor and Viola and Vanessa and Victoria and V. So that is going to matter for somebody. I don't know how. It may be in romance or some, I don't know. It could be a business partner. It could just be your name. It could be somebody around you. The V name is important. Okay. And for you female energies, not even feminine, for you females that are watching, I am hearing that it is okay to play with your V. Okay, so sometimes when you are single and you want to be sexually attractive to others, it does you well to self-stimulate. Okay, now let's get into the spiritual message of the day with the tarot. And that's the deck we're going to use. Master Scott, what's the situation? What is the situation that is being brought to our consciousness at this time for us? What is the message for us? The situation. The Eight of Pentacles, dedicated effort. The advice for us for today. Healing begins, the Six of Swords. The target for us with this energy today. Ooh, the pizza man's here. The Ace of Swords with the clarity of belief. And the underlying support we have moving on with the Eight of Cups. So definitely with these eights, karmic situations, I've been talking about this, coming to an end. We have been trying to, the situation is we are painting a picture. This is our situation. We are painting a picture with our life, with what our life looks like. And it is looking the way we have painted it to look. And we may decide to add, change. You can't really take away paint once it's put on. However, you can work with the mistakes, incorporate them into the art, and move forward with the masterpiece. And so in our lives, this means that sometimes there are little blips and blotches that we don't necessarily want to continue to have stand out in our life. And so we have to blend them in, accept them as what they are, and learn how to work with it to make it a part of this beautiful life that we are creating for ourselves. And so we can do that by really picking that ugly package open to reveal the diamonds inside, to find the blessings inside. Yes. Dedicated effort, healing begins, clarity of belief, moving on. You've been working on something, and because you've been working on it, healing begins. You're going to come out of hiding in some way and get into this space where you're ready to move ahead. You're ready to present yourself. I'm hearing you're ready to perform, and Love Source knows I am, because today is Sunday. That means tomorrow night I will be at Hop Nuts Brewery getting on that open mic once again to see what gets channeled through me, because I still don't know what I'm going to talk about, but that'll be so awesome. The target is the clarity of belief, the truth, the knowing, the win, the getting your heart set straight for what you are healing through and where you're going to be. I definitely see you as you're preparing to get on stage, receiving the information that is to be channeled through thee. Moving on. Yes, moving on is our underlying support, is saying to us, you know, we're starting new things right now. Some things came full circle, and for us to embrace our power, it was time that we move on. So now we've discussed all that. Let's get into what we're talking about in regards to money for this beautiful day of August the 20th. What is the situation regarding money for August 20th, Love Source God? We have the Prince of Swords. Now, what is our best course of action? Okay. The Queen of Wands. And what is the target that we're being brought to? King of Discs. Okay. And the underlying support in our financial flow is the Judgment card. Nice. So the underlying support has to do with announcements being made, the call being heard, people listening to the word, opportunities coming back to life that we didn't even think were still out there. Us hearing the call to move on in our finances from something. But this situation is the Prince of Swords. Somebody's going to call. They're going to have something to say. You might speak to somebody. You might meet somebody. For you, I do feel that this is somebody that's reaching out to you. They want some information. They want to know more. They'd like to investigate an opportunity with you. They want to hire you for some services. They want a quote. They want to train you for some new position. They want you to apply for something. For some of you, this is your friend saying, hey, over there where I work, they have somebody that they're getting ready to let go of, and it's a job that is so easy for you. You're so good at it. I think you should apply. And if this is the case for you, you will apply. You will get the job. The Queen of Wands says, I'm confident. I have my actions. I know what I need to do. I am going to take this action, move forward, and create this beautiful opportunity with my skills, because I have all the skills that I need, and I have the passion and the drive and the motivation and the determination. And with this sun here, definitely Leo, strong energy of Leo, strong earth energy, and here we have an air energy as well. We even have the cups on the table. So I really like that we have all four elements on the table right now. So this is also telling me and speaking to me now that there's an energy of completion in life just in general. But we were talking about that, completing karmic cycles, right? And so with this Queen of Wands and this healing begins, this is actually going to, in your finances, this is going to give you some peace of mind. Whatever this opportunity is that you're hearing about from somebody that you're deciding, okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. I'm going to go ahead and take the mic. I'm going to go ahead and consult for the client. I'm going to go ahead and create this proposal. I'm going to go ahead and apply for that. And this could happen today over cocktails. This could happen today over a Sunday dinner. This could happen today while you're sitting down watching the news. I don't know how this is coming in so much, but you're going to hear about something that's going to want you, your response, your highest, lightest, and brightest response is to take action. And I do get what you're hearing about for finances having to do with your work and or your means of income. So whatever this is, you're hearing the call, you're making the announcement is being made about you. the work that you're calling out, what you're putting out, you're very passionate in it. You have strong Leo sun solar eclipse energy to support you as you play life to your tune financially as well. And with the King of Discs there, I mean, that's total financial success right there. Like, the King of Discs is the money master. So it's looking all good when we talk like that. So now let's get into our romantic love life with the Rider-Waite. And let's see what is the situation for us today, love source God. Get back in place, cards. What is the situation for us today regarding our romantic love life, love source God? Okay, we have the Emperor presenting himself today. What is our highest, lightest, and brightest course of action in response to this Emperor today? I absolutely love you guys so much. You show me so much love, so much loyalty, so much faithfulness, so much stick with itness, so much put up with itness. Y'all are awesome to me. I'm so grateful to have such a beautiful audience. We have the Death card as our best course of action. What is the target we're being brought to, love source God, in regards to our romantic love life? What is the target? I would love to consult for you personally. If you would like a personal consultation, that would be really, really fun for me. And also, you get, every time you get a personal consultation, you have the opportunity to have your name put into a drawing for a free consultation again in the future. So let's see. We got as the target the bonus with the Seven of Cups. And in romance, this is a card for me of unconditional love. And I'm also hearing that here today it also represents looking at options. So that's the target. Like, unconditional love is our target in romance. What is the underlying support in regards to our romantic love life? The Wheel of Fortune. God, these are such great cards. I mean, all tarot cards are freaking awesome, but just the combination of how this come out together today is truly, really beautiful. I absolutely really appreciate the energy that we're living in right now. Like, we've got so much finality. We got the 10 doubling up to a 20 over here, letting us know that we're at points of change. We got the 8s over here saying, yes, life is great. And then we have the transformation card, the 13 here, the Death card, in our best course of action in regards to romance. Something in regards to an Aries person for someone. I feel that you're going to actually choose a Scorpio instead and love that person unconditionally. I also feel someone else, I feel that somebody else is going through a karmic cycle with a father who is not approving of a Scorpio person that you're dealing with. And I also feel that for somebody else, you're going to be presented, you've been single and you are going to be presented with a Emperor type of male. So this guy is, first off, he's good with money. He's good with the words and the mind. He's good with his emotions and his emotional balance. And his actions are always lined up with his heart and his words and his emotions. His actions are lined up with what he is. And he knows how to make things happen. And he does it all the time in different ways. This is Emperor energy. This Emperor comes in and says, hey girl, how about you hop on the back of my horse and let's change your life? And you say, okay. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be a man, but I am feeling a stronger male energy, I have to say. And then this person comes in and it's like, oh my God, we have all of these options available. I think this could really go somewhere. Like, this is really awesome. There's so many different options, and it's like you get to start picking and choosing in a romantic sense. Like, I feel like with this person, whether you're male or female, if there's something with an Aries and a Scorpio, let me just tell you right now, you're really like delving in. You want to get closer. You want to know more. It is so intriguing to you. And you're willing to make changes because you were looking for these changes to happen anyway. You were looking for this change to happen. So I do feel that for some of you, like you've been dating for a while. And you're going to hear back from a Aries person who you didn't think you would ever hear back from again. If they're not an Aries person, then they embody that Aries type of energy that I was talking about. Also, just got another message, direct download, saying for somebody, like, you are going to be hearing from somebody that you're in spirit energy, father or grandfather or some patriarch of spirit energy has motivated, put circumstances into play. They blew the wind a certain way so that that person would blink their eyes and turn their head over there to see you. That's what I'm hearing. Like, there is spiritual support for this getting to know one another, this change that's coming in regards to your romantic love life. I also feel that for somebody, there is also a message here that says, you know what? You have been, excuse my language, if you don't like curse words, plug your ears right now, a dick. You've been a dick. I'm ready to move on. And females can be a dick too. Let me just vouch for that, because there was one point where I was a total douchebag. But moving on. But although you've been that way, that's fine. You go ahead and do you. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do me. And I'm going to walk away. And I'm going to go see what else is out there for me. That energy is also there. Energy of completions. And that, I'm hearing, is going to be the type of energy that's going to come in when you've been holding on to something that you know you are spiritually more mature than, financially, it's not working for you, emotionally, it's not working for you, sexually, it's not working for you. I recently spoke with one young lady who literally, like, her biggest complaint and why she just broke up with this person was because there was not enough cunnilingus. So, I mean, seriously, there's situations in which you have, this person has been giving you the cold shoulder on things that you asked for. And it's like, every time you ask for it, it doesn't work out. They have no interest in working with what you're requesting. They only want to make sure that they get what they need. It's not a give and take energy there. And if you're about to end this relationship, this is for you. And so because that person is so set in their ways, they have no interest in trying to accommodate you, work with you, compromise. It's in your best interest, your self-prospering, to walk away and let that go. And for somebody out there, this is exactly the energy you're living in right now. And you just say, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to meet somebody who's really down to earth. I don't know if I'm going to meet a spiritual person. I don't know if I'm going to meet a snake. I don't know if this person that I want to meet is going to be a treasure or a victory or a challenge or what they are. However, what I do know is I'd rather go meet someone else than deal with this. You feel me? And so you'll be moving on because you heard the call. This time you heard the call. When they were calling out, talking all that mess about how I could have did this instead of that. Instead, I'm stuck with you. Or whatever silly junk. It's all your fault. You always do this. And you always do that. And you're sitting there like, but excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Everything coming out of your mouth is what you have done. How can you not see that? And how can you say I'm the one that does this, that, and the other while you're the one actually doing it exactly at this moment? And so when this person goes off and says all this stuff this time, you're going to hear that and you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not even going to respond because it's pointless. I'm going to pack my shit up. And I don't know what the heck I'm moving on to. I know I'm leaving. Bye. That's what you're going to do. And so, what a beautiful day. I'm glad that everything, I really feel like, everything we talked about was very empowering. And they're right in line with everything I have been hearing about the time with this whole solar eclipse and all of these celestial happenings. They're so fantastic right now. And it's about moving into our I am power, that owning that solar plexus energy part of yourself. If you don't know what your solar plexus energy is, go do some homework. Love Source God says you have homework. Learn about your solar plexus. Learn about the energy. Learn how to utilize it. Learn how to work with it. And learn that from that place, you can actually accomplish anything. You know, you have to get in touch with your power center. Okay, because what I'm hearing is when you're in touch with your power center, the universe is going to reflect back to you. All the planet around you is going to respond to you from your power center. Also with this card, I am hearing, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Okay? So if you don't know, if you're unsure about it, don't take any action until that's where you stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, okay? You don't have to take action. You should never, let me correct that. Okay, yeah, got it. So you should never be taking action that you are doubtful about, that you have not lined up your energy with. Why? Because, I mean, you do your regular everyday tasks, right? Do what you know you should do every day, that if you don't do these certain things, that's ridiculous and absurd, because this is the reality that you have created for yourself. For example, you wake up, you brush your teeth, you clean yourself up, you do your job, you eat food. Why? Because you know this is life-sustaining at this time. But as far as just jumping up and quitting your job, you know what? You got to wait till that energy lines up. If you're sitting there hemming and hawing like, I'm tired of doing this, but I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to quit my job and see what happens. But I don't know if I should. And you're like back and forth with it, right? The time to act is a time where that, I think I'm going to quit my job right now, is so strong that it feels like you are compelled. It feels like so strong you cannot deny it. It's that gotta take a shit urge. It's that I must do this now. Why? Because that is your inner guidance system, your emotional GPS that Love Source God implanted in you, saying now the energy is ripe. Be bold, be daring, take the chance for yourself now. I wouldn't suggest practicing this energy on your job, okay, people? Yeah. Practice this energy on where you're gonna eat. Practice this energy on how somebody's gonna show you. I don't know. Practice this energy before you just throw yourself into something, because ultimately you are responsible for all of your own decisions, and the universe is going to provide the opportunities that you have on your heart for you. If you're thinking about meeting somebody new, the universe is going to put somebody in your path for you to meet somebody new. If you're thinking about building financial prosperity through the place that you are now, the universe is going to reflect that back to you. If you're thinking about attracting clients and people that want information about what you do, that are inquisitive and really looking for you, the universe is going to respond to that. If you're sitting up here thinking about playing a little violin, my little violin is playing for you, boo-hoo, pity me, poor me type BS, the universe is going to reflect that back to you too. So be very choosy and specific about what we're going to put ourselves out for, because the universe is reflecting everything back to us really quickly right now, and yes, with great speed, and karmic things are coming to an end, and it is time for us to move on to those things which are more in alignment with us, from the mind, the body, the heart, the soul self, that spiritual self, and our vision for ourselves. Owning our power, vision, I was just hearing, okay? So, Vanessa, you are going to get a call about somebody moving on. This is the opportunity to own your power and realize that this is for your protection. Okay, so with all of that being said, I absolutely love and adore you. I love the part of me that aligns with you. And I look forward to the next time we get here. And I chat and y'all type. And any major comments, any strong resonance, please allow a moment for the video to finish uploading, and then post a comment so that I'll be able to read it, because when you post it on the permanently uploaded video, I can read it. That is the one thing I don't like about YouTube. If anybody knows how to write to YouTube and tell them that the live stream comments should be available to view within